Hey guys, how's it going? So this is a yo-yo that I've had in my collection for a while now, and I've actually never opened it. So it is the Blazing Team Master of Yokwando, and I'm trying to look for the name of this yo-yo. Oh, it's the Morph Master. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'll try and fix that up. Yep, Morph Master. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and unpackage this thing right now. So, Masters of Yokwando. Blazing Team is actually an anime that's based off Blazing Teen, and yeah, basically they've got this stuff here at the moment, and I'm going to go ahead and check it out. So, out comes the package. Whoops. And it's got instructions, and it's got a yo-yo. Okay, now this is pretty interesting. So as you can see here, unlike most other mainstream yo-yos, this yo-yo is actually butterfly shaped, which is quite interesting. I'm not really sure how it plays yet, but as I can see in this packaging right here, it can switch to an Imperial. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and do that now. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Okay. Haha. That's pretty cool. So all of a sudden, it's a Imperial yo-yo now. So basically, you've got the best of both worlds. You can make it a Imperial typed yo-yo, and you can make it a butterfly typed yo-yo. Just because I'm curious. No, you can't unscrew it. I want to see how the bearing mechanism works. Okay, so it looks like here, and again, this is the first time I've ever seen this. It looks like it's got a bearing inside there. Judged by that, it's pretty heavily lubed, so this yo-yo will probably be responsive. Just in there, it's got a pad of some sort in there, right? So it's got a pad, and these. Basically any yo-yo will have these, or any modern day yo-yos will have these. It's just a response system. Not sure what it's made of. It might be rubber, might be silicone, but either way, both sides have them, so they obviously nailed the whole theory behind yo-yos. The things yo-yos need these days are response systems, so yeah, they've got that both there, and they've got this really huge axle, which basically is the mechanism, so it switches between the two. Alright, I'm gonna go check this out and see how it plays. Alright, so this is it in its butterfly form. I'm just curious as to how it plays like this. And keep in mind that these yo-yos aren't made in the competition scene, but oh wow. So it definitely has a lot of vibration, which is understandable considering it's interchangeable, but by the looks of it, it spins alright. It spins well enough to do complicated string tricks on. So as I assumed correctly, because the bearing was heavily lubed, it is responsive. But that being said, it's not bad. It's playable. It's definitely playable, and the more time you spend with this, because the reason for its responsive nature is because of the lube, the longer you play with it, the more unresponsive it will get. So right now this is pretty heavily responsive. That being said, not too responsive. It's just enough. If I didn't throw like a really powerful throw, it would have a hard time coming back up. So it does spin for quite a long time. And as you can see here, I am able to execute most of my competition-based combos on this thing. Oh, you guys want to see horizontal? Alright, let's try this. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad. That was pretty good, to be honest. Not bad. So as you can see here, that's what it plays like in its butterfly form. Now I'm going to go ahead and change it to its Imperial form, which works like so. So obviously now the gap is a lot smaller, it's a lot harder to land tricks with, and this brings with it a new set of tricks. Okay, so immediately it's more responsive. So this is almost a looping yo-yo now. And I guess this, you wouldn't, I mean you still can, You can still do the intricate bass string tricks, but if you want to do that, it's best to switch it up to the other mode. So this is for like those looping tricks, those old school tricks that you do. Or what's an old school trick? What's that? Around the corner, pop the clutch? I'm not even sure. Hop the fence, around the world. Okay. Ooh. Wait, hold on. That's tidal wave. So you can do a lot of stuff with this. Stop and go. Sidewinders. Ooh, this is always a nice trick. Stop and go UFO. So yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go switch it back one last time, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this yo-yo. I thought that, you know, because it was, you know, it had such two different parts to it, it would be really responsive, be really vibey, and it does vibe to some extent, but like if I look at it in general, it doesn't vibe enough to really affect playability to any like substantial point. So like, yes, it vibes, but it's more like it's like something you can deal with, because the shape and bearing spin so smoothly, and it'll only get more unresponsive with time, because the source of its responsive nature right now is the heavily lubed bearing. So I could actually, if I wanted to, I could actually get the spacers out and disassemble it and basically clean the bearing to like speed up the process, but I don't know, this is actually a really fun yo-yo. So yeah, this yo-yo can actually handle some pretty solid string tricks. So, not a trick, rancid milk. Let's try that. Whoops. Okay, one more time. Ooh, okay. It tugged up on that last bit, but other than that, I mean, I could probably do it if I put in a bit more concentration and just was a bit more gentle at that last part, but as you can see here, it does work as a string trick based yo-yo and as a responsive yo-yo. And that is the Blazing Team Morph Master. Boom.